Hey everybody, Thomas here, and today we're going to be resawing some boards that I cut before winter. These are some of those oak ones that I was cutting during the saw blade testing and everything. I've got to resaw some of these down into 2x4's. So these are actually, I believe they're 1.5 inches by 6 right now, but I also need stickers. So I'm going to cut off a couple, cuts, square up the boards and everything, take off the bad edges, and also have some stickers in return. But we're going to stack a couple on here. I don't know, I probably have 20 or so of these I got to cut up. We're going to go ahead and cut those up. Susie's going to have to move though. Yeah. It's like, but I don't want to move. I'm getting butt rubs. There we go. Oh, she's getting big. Alright. When resawing on here, again, all I'm doing is taking off the bad boards. Look at this dog. Come on, girl. I can't work with you here. You gotta move. One. Alright. Nope, you stay over there. You stay over there. So continue to do this. I don't want her to fall or hurt her leg. Oh boy, come on. Whoopsie. So again, we're just going to be cutting off the bad side. All I did is I went through my stack of wood out there and found the ones that weren't the best. 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and get, we'll do 7 at a time. I think that should be good. And knowing that I'm going to be doing 7 at a time, I can 100% tell you I have more than 20 over here. And some of these do have a little bit of movement on them. That's okay, because for what I'm using them for, it'll be perfect. But there's 7 right there, so that's 14 inches that we have to cut up, which won't be any issue for this blade. This blade I have on there, it's been run for a while. I'm trying to think back. I probably had 300 board foot or so on this blade, and it's a blade that I've already resharpened once before. All right, we go and crank up the sawmill. We'll make this first cut. Get this first cut done here and see what we got. Come on, Susie. Come on. Yeah, come down. good cut on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this side. If I've removed enough material, then I'll swap the board over to the other side. But I've got my 1 inch by 1.5 inch stickers. Some of them aren't the greatest, but I just needed some, so do. Pile of stickers. I'm happy with that. Again, some of them aren't the best, but I can still use that. Appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and throw on a time lapse and I'll finish up the rest of these boards and then we'll look at what it looks like at the very end and I'll tell you what we're going to use these for. Alright, so there's a stack right there. There's actually 18 of those. Now some of these aren't the best cut. Like you can see, this one right here has a big bulge right there. That was actually from when I was doing the blade cutting video. In fact, there's the other piece of it down there. When I was in the blade cutting video, I ran the blade until I got some movement. That was the first bit of movement. I think that was on the Casco blades after I had like 800 or so board foot, whatever, quite a bit. So anyways, this is all red oak here, cut into 18 2x4's. Now it's 1.5 inches. Some of them might be a smidge more based on whatever I was running on the calculator and stuff like that, or the computer, but they're actually 4 inches wide, true 4s. And as you can see, we've got a nice pile of sticker stackers here. So this is good because I desperately need these because I have a ton of wood that I got to stack up and everything. So that's something I'll be doing this week. And yeah, I really need those. And the fact that they're out of oak, they should last a long time. And I don't have to worry about them kind of deteriorating on me over time. As you can see also, I got the tractor absolutely filthy. I've been clearing out land on that side over there as best I can, trying to stay to the high ground. But we have a lot of wet ground. We've had a lot of rain. The ground's thawing out still. Just removal of the water off the ground has been a new experience for us living up here in Wisconsin, but it's going well. I haven't got the tractor stuck yet this year. Been close, but I haven't got it stuck. All right, so what we're going to be doing with these, I didn't have any pine. Like I said, for some reason I have a hard time getting pine, so I'm actually going to be studying out a wall in our basement out of this red oak here. Now this does have to go down to the basement. I've got the heater running downstairs still. I'll let these dry out down there, but in the orientation that they are, they're not going to shrink anymore in the lengthwise direction, really. That's not where you get your shrinkage, and they won't really shrink in that 1.5 inch direction. They're going to shrink in the 4-inch direction, and it will be minimal at best, and they should all move about the same. So again, there's a few in here that have knots, and I'll still go through that. But these should be very good for, and all we're doing is we're framing out a little utility closet down where our expansion tank is for the well and such like that in the basement. So I just need to frame out. I think I only need 6 or 7. I said, why do 6 or 7 when you could do 18? But the other thing I needed was I needed these stickers here. All right, so hopefully you found this video somewhat interesting. I know it's kind of boring and mundane, cutting up stickers and stuff like that and resawing wood, but it's something I needed, and it was a good time to run the sawmill. Sawmill is running great. I really got no complaints. I got to get her cleaned up. Got a lot of sawdust and everything everywhere. But again, every video I do like this, we are still testing out the Biolube stuff and seeing how it works, because I can tell you right now, after handling everything, now I've got a little bit of excess moisture on here. This is that Biolube that's on there. That right there does not have much of a smell to it at all. Not like diesel. I've been running diesel for a long time and everything, but I'm tired of everything smelling like diesel. You get it on my flannel shirt here, my wife gets all mad at me. This right here, I can incognito get it all over my shirt and she really wouldn't know. But yeah, I'm very happy with this stuff thus far. I've had the Biolube in that tank well there for, I don't know, maybe it's been on there for 2 months, because still at nighttime we can get some freezing temperatures. I don't have to worry about any of my tubing, piping, anything like that freezing up. So it's been on there for about 2 months or so, and it's awesome. And I'm going to be doing a test, and this is not really the best example, but this right here, this is a globule of sap that came off of the white pine I was cutting. I've actually got some giant pieces of that here. Now they have sawdust on it because it just got all over the place, but we're going to do a sample where we put a small piece in each into like a mason jar. One will be with diesel, one will be with Biolube, one will be with water, and then we'll just kind of let them sit there for a while and see which one breaks down the most. But I've been very happy with it thus far. In fact, I got to turn my lube off. There we go. Because right now it's doing about a drip every 4 seconds, and you can see when I'm not running it, I do get a little bit of stuff that comes out the felt pad, but that felt pad is super saturated, but it does lubricate your blade, keeps everything nice and cool, and I don't get any rust and stuff on the blades. But again, that's for another video. All right, we'll see you around. Thanks.